Hey, good morning, pilgrims. This morning I want to take some time to show you how I pack for this year's Camino. This year I'm picking up a group at the end of April, first part of May, to take on the Camino from St. Jean-Pied-de-Port. But I'm actually leaving April 8th or 9th to go to Madrid, to fly to Madrid and pop up to Loraño and walk the Meseta just to do some training. So I'll actually be gone for 6 weeks. So this 6 weeks is usually about the time that it takes you to walk the whole Camino. And so this is what I would pack if I were walking the whole Camino. So I'm going to start out by showing you my backpack. I have several backpacks. I'll show you this when it's loaded too. It'll make more sense. But the one I'm taking this year is an Arc'teryx. Oh, you really can't see it. I'll have to wait till it's packed. But it's an Arc'teryx Breeze 32-liter pack. I love this pack because it's so streamlined. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. It has these pockets on each side, and then there is a zip here, a zipper that I don't think I have anything in there because I don't use it. Probably what I would put in that zipper compartment would be my guidebook, and it's not that easy to get to. That's another reason I love this Breeze, because pickpockets are really getting bad on the Camino, and so a pack like this that doesn't have a lot of places for them to get into is good. It opens from the neck, okay? This is where the zipper is here, not on the front. So they'd really have to be in your space to get into it. So let's load it up and see how much it weighs and what it looks like. Now, I'm going to weigh myself. I'm really heavy right now. I've been not feeling well. I fell and tore both rotator cuffs, and so I haven't been exercising, and I'm really fat right now, hoping to walk that off on the Camino. But I weigh 166.8, okay, 166.8. I want to say my pack probably weighs 11 or 12 pounds, so let's just take a look and see. Okay, the first thing I'm going to put into my pack is my sleeping bag. I have a down sleeping bag. It's a lightweight down sleeping bag. I cut the hood and the zipper out of it and have used it for many, many years on the Camino, more as a blanket with a foot box, and I love it. It's really comfortable. It's light. It really doesn't weigh anything. And the thing I love about it is it goes, let me see if I can get this where you can see. Put it in the pack, and it goes right down in the very bottom of the pack. So I'm stuffing that right down in the bottom, right down in here. The reason I like to put my sleeping bag in the bottom is because then that's what, if anything hits my hips, it's a soft sleeping bag. It's not something sharp or hard, okay? Here's the next thing I put in. This bag has all of my, what do I want to call this? Things like this, I'll tell you about it. The first thing it has is laundry and bath and other things. It's got my towel. Okay, this is the towel that I use. It's an Aquas towel. I did a whole video on these towels. I love this towel. It's the only microfiber towel I've ever found that actually absorbs anything. So that's in there. Let me dump everything out, repack it. So that's the first thing that I put in this that I really like in here. I always take a little bit of lamb's wool, just in case I do get blisters. I rarely get blisters, but I do sometimes if I'm walking a flat road and it's hot. This is Flumucil. You can only buy it in Spain, and I suppose I could pick some up there, but I don't want to take the chance since COVID, and I had these left over. It's the only thing that'll really knock the flu out for me. So just in case I get sick on the Camino, I'm taking my Flumucil. These are little individual packets of eye drops that I'm taking. This is a little container of Dragon Balm, and you can pick this up in the China shop. I'll show you. You can pick this little tin up in the China shop for like $1. They're really nice to have if you have sore muscles, because it's so tiny. This little medicine bottle just has Q-tips in it. So I like to dry my ears if I get a shower so I don't get an ear infection. So I want everything to be dry. Here's a headlamp, which I probably won't use. I hate these things. I hate having somebody shine their headlamp in my eyes in the morning. But I'll take it just in case, and I never walk in the dark, ever. I always wait till the sun's up. The other thing in here, this is way too big, but this is the only one I had right now. This is what you need to plug your telephone in. You plug this into their plug, and then you plug your phone in here if you're from the USA. The ones you need to carry are only this size, just this little itty bitty bit. You can buy these in every China shop, every shop, even in the grocery stores in Spain for like $1 or $2. But I'm packing this one just until I get a smaller one, and then I'll dump that probably in a free box somewhere. In this bag I have, what do I have? Oh, this is my deodorant. I've just smushed deodorant into this little container. That's all I'll need for six weeks. It doesn't take very much. And then this has some ibuprofen in it, ibuprofen 800s, so I can cut those in half if I need to. I also have, this is a first aid kit. These are like $10 and you can get it on Amazon. It's made by Coleman and it really has everything you need. The only thing that I added to it was a needle and thread. Otherwise, this is all you need on the Camino, because you're never far from a pharmacy, you know, or there'll be other pilgrims that are carrying whole big first aid kits, which is crazy. I'm taking Gaviscon because my stomach does bother me sometimes. And then in this separate little bag, I have it labeled laundry and bath because that's what's in it. And I should have my deodorant in here. In fact, I'm going to put it in here right now. That's it. This is a cool little soap bag that I got at REI. I like it because it's not hard plastic. You just put your soap in there, and you can put your soap in there wet, and it will dry out, but the water won't come through the bag. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. I know this video is cutting my head off, but I think you'd rather see what's in my lap than the top of my head. These are laundry sheets that you can buy on Amazon. I got a whole big bunch of them, and I'm just taking enough. I'm taking enough to do laundry every other day, which I'd never do it more often than that. This is my favorite of all clothesline. It's stretchy, it's heavy duty. I know you can buy lighter weight ones, but I love this one because it's long enough. If I'm in an albergue in a bottom bunk and I want some privacy, or even in a top bunk, I can stretch this across and hang some clothes on it and my towels, and I have privacy in my bunk if I want it. So I really like this. Plus it just, I can put it in all kinds of weird places. I found interesting places to hang my laundry to dry it. My toothbrush is in here. I've got a little razor in here because I'm, menopause. I do shave my face occasionally if my whiskers get too long, and I'm not ashamed to say that. And then this has large size diaper pins in it that I use when I hang my laundry up, because sadly lately things do walk away or they can blow off the line. So it's better if you have some way of securing your clothes to the line, not clothespins, but some better way to secure your clothes to the line. So that's in this laundry and bath bag. My deodorant in here. And it all fits in this long bag that I've got. So it's all together. And I know what's in here, and I don't have to go looking for things. Which is really nice. Sounds like I'm getting a message. Don't know who's calling me. Anyway, let me close this. This is the next thing that goes in my pack. So I'm putting it in. It goes right down like that. Okay, next I've got my clothes. These are the clothes that I'll be wearing on the Camino. And I can show you, I'll make a list later so you can decide what you want to take. You really don't need more than this. What's in here is another bag that's got socks and underwear in it. I've got 3 pair of underwear and 3 socks. And I wear, well, I'm LDS, and so my underwear's long anyway, but you can buy boy cut underwear, ladies, and it's really better because then you don't get chafing between your legs if you're walking in a skirt, and I walk in my Maccabee skirt. So I've got 3 pair of underwear, and and 3 pair of socks in here. I'm wearing my Maccabee skirt on the plane, and I'll wear it most of the Camino. The Maccabee skirt, I can wear one skirt for 6 weeks and wash it maybe 3 times. It never gets dirty. It doesn't stink. If I do wash it, it only takes an hour to dry. I can sit in a mud puddle, and when it dries, I can just brush off the dirt. It just doesn't get dirty. And so I just take that and 1 pair of walking pants. And these are just really lightweight trekking pants with pockets in them. And then in addition, I'm taking 2 short sleeve smart wool t-shirts. I'm not gonna unpack these or unroll them because I've got them folded really nice, so they fit in there good. So that's what's in this pack. Are my clothes. Oh, someone's texting me in the middle of my video. I'm just gonna close this off. Okay, so then that goes in next, and it fits right down in there. Flat. And smush it down. Okay. I've got these glasses that I bought because I'll be on the Meseta. From experience, I can tell you when the wind blows, it can really hurt your eyes. Cold rain, sleet, or sand, and also on the Aragonese route. And I really like these because they're enclosed. They've got little rubber around there, so no wind and no sand can get in and hurt my eyes. They're kind of bulky. I had to buy this case for them at REI, but I can put them in the top of my bag so I can get to them. And also this is, the top of my bag is where I'll carry my Altus poncho. When I'm with my group, I'll have backpack transport, but when I'm not with the group, I won't. I'm going to put this book in the top also. I would not carry it there. I will carry it probably in my Maccabee pocket, but for now, let's put it in there because we want to weigh everything. And then the next one is my cold weather gear, and I put it on top of everything so I can get at it if I need to, if it's cold. A lot of times in the morning, I'll start off layering. I'll wear something long sleeve with a short sleeve t-shirt over it. If it's really cold, I'll wear a sweater and then my puffy jacket. Which I don't have out, but that's one thing I'll wear on the plane. Okay, in my cold weather gear, I have a buff. If you don't know what a buff is, look it up online and look at the videos of all the different ways you can use it. I always take a lightweight scarf that you can use if it's hot to cover up because I don't wear sunscreen, or if it's cold to keep the wind off of you. This is a really featherweight pair of rain pants. If it's really cold and windy, I'll put those on under my Altus poncho to make sure I stay dry. And then I've got, I'm not going to undo these, but this is a pair of smart wool leggings. And this is a, it's called Thermosilk. It's a silk undershirt, which is very, very warm, and it literally doesn't weigh anything. It's really, it doesn't look like it would be warm, but it is, and it just packs up to nothing. So those are in here. And then the last thing that's in my warm weather gear is my cashmere. I always take a cashmere sweater. It's the warmest thing you can have. It'll be warm even if it gets wet. So if it gets really cold, I'll layer and also put that cashmere sweater on. So this is what goes in my cold gear pack. I've tried wearing gloves on the Camino. I always end up taking them off and putting them in my pocket. So no gloves are going with me this time. So there's my cold weather gear, and it just goes right in here on top. And I've done 2 videos. I'm not sure if I've talked about the hat or not. I don't like to wear a hat. I don't look good in hats, but you need some kind of a hat if you're wearing an Altus poncho, because even a baseball hat, which I think is probably what I'll get, you need something to hold it up so it doesn't fall into your eyes. The bill on it isn't particularly great. I'll put my hat in here. It would probably go in the top if I were actually going. I have some masks that are they're sealed in plastic, and I'll take one or two of those just in case there's problems on the Camino with COVID. Let's see, I've got a spork, and that'll go in the top where I can get to it in case I'm going to eat yogurt or something. So let's stick that in here. And I think that's everything that goes in my backpack. I've got a Kula cloth, which is a wonderful thing, ladies. So you don't have to carry toilet paper. When you pee, you wipe with this, and then you wash it out at night. It's got a nice little snap that you can snap it to the front of your backpack so it's quick to get to. I'll put that in here for now. So that's everything that's going to go in this backpack. Now let's see what it weighs. I love this pack. I have a Jade 28 liter also, and I like it, but it's got a lot of pockets on it, and when I'm walking on my own, I like something more sleek. I had an Arc'teryx Komsky 30 liter that I loved, but they don't make them anymore. Mine wore out. It just started stinking. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it, but I did, and now I can't find another one. The men's Komskys are nice, but I can't find a 30 liter women. Okay, and then this tag is just for my backpack transport with my group, and actually I can probably take this off. I'll take it off later. Okay, let's put this pack on and see what my pack weighs. Over here, get on the scale. 177.6 is what the pack weighs. 177.6. And I'm 166.8. So it's about 11, it's under 12 pounds with all that in it. And again, I like that it's so sleek. You've got pockets here, you can carry your water here. I also have a really lightweight water carrier that I bought on Etsy that'll go on one of these straps so I can carry a water bottle or phone up front if I want. So that is my Arc'teryx pack that I love. It's called a Breeze. And here's what I'm going to wear on the Camino. I'm going to wear this Maccabee skirt that I've told you about that I love. I've got a blog that shows you how to do this. I've sewn this into the Maccabee skirt so I can carry my all my credit cards, my money, and my passport in here. Whew, senior moment. When I'm not wearing the Maccabee, I will take one of these to wear around my waist, or maybe I'll sew it into the other pants. I'm not sure yet. But it just flips right back inside. It's really convenient. So and at night, if I did have everything in this, at night, this would get rolled up and put in my sleeping bag with me. Not in the foot bag, because people have been known to slit those foot bags to get things out, but probably just in my arms, or I may take everything out and put it in the waistband. It just depends on where I am and how I feel about the place. So I'll be wearing that. In the pocket are the things that I take on a flight to make me feel good. One is a toothbrush, earplugs, toothpaste, little bitty toothpaste. So this is Bengay. I have multiple chemical sensitivities and I can't be around perfumes. They make me really sick. So I always take some Bengay. I can put it on a handkerchief or even under my nose. This is to clean my glasses with. This is a sleep mask. So what I do is I cover my eyes. I put on a mask to cover my nose. I take 2 Advil PMs. I put my earplugs in or my earphones to listen to music, and I'm out. And so that's just goes in my pocket with me, so I'm ready. I usually get a flight that's a night flight, doesn't arrive till morning, so I can sleep if possible on the flight. So that'll be going with me in my pocket. And then of course my passport and everything will be there. As far as money goes, I usually take a credit card with my money, my travel money, and at the ATM I'll take out $300 at a time. I never carry more than 200 or 300 euros. That's it. Okay, so then underneath my Maccabee skirt, I'm going to wear these leggings. They're warm. I get cold on those flights. So, and these are heavier. So I'm going to wear these leggings and then my Maccabee skirt. And up top, I'm going to wear this. This is a wool shirt, merino wool shirt, and a merino wool t-shirt over the top of that. And then on top of everything, I'll take my little pink puff jacket. Let me show you that. Now we're going to be there April and May, so it's going to be chilly in April, but with a cashmere sweater and this lightweight puff jacket, I'll be toasty warm, I know for a fact. And the nice thing about this jacket is if I decide that I don't want to wear it, it folds into its own pocket, so you can just fold it into the pocket and then put it in the pack, and it really doesn't weigh hardly anything at all. And I'm not going to do that, but you can. It just folds into the pocket, and then you can carry it. So that's it. That's how I pack. I'll make a list for people that want one, but that's all I'm taking for a 6-week Camino. And I suggest if you're going for 6 weeks to walk the entire Camino, you don't take any more than that. My pack is between 11 and 12 pounds. By the time I add water and some snacks, it'll be probably 13, 14 pounds. I weigh 160 right now. I weigh 166. I'm really overweight right now. I've just been sick and I damaged both of my shoulders and haven't been able to exercise, so I've got to do something before. By the time I go, I'm hoping to be down to about 150. And then I'll lose 20 pounds walking the Camino, so that'll be good for me. But probably my pack will weigh another 2 pounds by the time I put water and snacks in it and my Altus poncho. So that's it. If you have any questions, write them below or ask me on the Facebook group. There is a Facebook planning group. It's free, and you can ask questions there also. I hope this has helped you. This is my 2024 April and May Camino packing list. All right, buen Camino.